Hello, everybody. It's Rose and
Ryan.
And today we're going to be talking to you all about 5 things that you all would not expect about us. So let's get started.
All right, let's do it. Okay, so number one would be we're nerds at heart. And, that can be like in a couple different ways. Like, I grew up like always liking like superheroes, like Batman, playing video games, and like that hasn't really changed. Still play video games. Not recently, but when the PS5 comes out, we're getting it.
Yeah. I was one of those kids that like, I was the kid that like when everybody was like watching a movie or anything like that, I was reading a book, and like I was reading a book all the time. I was also like very like in school, I was like in all advanced placement classes, and I only cared about my schoolwork. Like I didn't care about like anything else really. Like that's all I cared about. It's like getting good grades.
Yeah. But yeah, we can still be like nerdy like now. Like it kind of shows through from our like earlier years. So
Yeah, we're still pretty much.
We'll play video games together. We'll like watch little cartoons that are and like stuff like that. Like
I think in work, like we're both kind of like a lot more intelligent, I guess I should say, in comparison to like coworkers and things like that. Is maybe the way to put it.
No shade to any coworkers.
No shade. I'm not sitting there like dumb or nothing. I'm just saying like that.
Just,
like
maybe just put in more effort and dive deeper into the subjects.
Yeah.
Like like really break it down, find the best.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, we're also very like, if it's anything with numbers, like especially me, like anything with numbers, I get very, I need to calculate this out. I need to figure this out. Oh my God. Like,
I'm pretty goal oriented. Like in my job, like, we have a lot of incentives and they give us markers to pretty much go off of. So like, I like looking at them, so yeah, it's just like I like having a number that I have to hit. And I'm like, okay, all I have to do is hit that number and I'm good.
Yeah, I'm like that too. That's like, sometimes I describe myself as like a overachiever or a very hard worker. Yeah. And it's like, that's why, like if I have a goal, like I don't care. Like I'm gonna keep hustling until I get it. Yeah. Like literally. Matter of fact, today, I literally just did something today as far as my job goes. Like I was trying to get this promotion and I was literally like, supposed to go home at whatever time, and I was like, nah, forget that. Like I'm gonna keep working, and I gotta do whatever I gotta do to get my promotion. So So number 2 is we love living a lavish lifestyle, but we are very frugal with money. Basically meaning like we're very careful with how we spend our money. We are very like focused on our financials. You know what I mean? Like
just we have like nice things. Like my whole thing is like if I like have like nice things, then like it's probably taking me a minute to get those nice things. Like I just get them along the way. Like not like we don't just drop a bunch of money in one spot or at one time. They're just kind of like planned out and like carefully, especially with the clothes and stuff like that. Like being in bodybuilding and stuff like that, like I've had to like change my clothes size like over the years. So like, I really don't have like a ton of clothes, to be honest with you, just because it's expensive. It can be pricey. So yeah, we don't. I mean, if you see us like dressed nicely and stuff like that, trust me, we do not spend a lot of money on clothes, to be honest.
We really don't. Like we only spend money on things that we feel are more worth it. Like we both have like pretty nice cars. I think we both like really like. Those are things that I would rather spend my money on a nice car or a nice apartment or a house or whatever than to spend most of my money like on clothes or shoes and stuff like that. So yeah.
And when we do make purchases, we're very like careful and like, we find the best price for stuff and stuff.
Right. Like I am also one of those people that like keep all the apps, Retail Me Not and coupons and all this stuff to get like the best deal for like, everything literally. Yeah. Yeah. I literally like always have a coupon for something.
So number 3 would be that we're homebodies. So, I mean, we don't really like to go out too much. Like, like we will like occasionally, but it's not really like our like exact comfort zone.
Yeah.
It's more like, you know, I'd rather just stay at home and just relax and do our own thing, you know.
Yeah.
Save money, and it goes hand in hand with our last one. It's like if you're going out, you're spending money that, you know, just for
nothing.
hours,
it's not doing nothing for you. It's not increasing your income or net worth in any way. So like, what's the point? So yeah,
that was pretty simple. We're just homebodies. We like spending time together. We like, you know, watching Netflix, watching Hulu. You know, I mean, like I'll go to the gym and stuff like that, and then we literally just like to snuggle up, especially when it's cold outside. Snuggle up and just watch TV and do whatever, you know.
Yeah, we just like to be together, pretty much. Like, preferably instead of being like out doing whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, we go out, but mostly together.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Number 4 is we don't have a lot of close friends. In other words, we prefer like smaller circles.
Yeah.
I think like I've mostly always been that way, except like when I was younger, like maybe like middle schoolish, I had a bigger group of friends. But middle school days is a whole nother story. I was a whole different type of person at that time, freaking puberty, man. But I think once I hit high school is when I really got like everything pretty much changed. I started getting where I really preferred to be alone like a lot. So I think from there and on, it's kind of always been that way for me. Like I just prefer like a very small group of friends. So yeah.
Honestly, I've always been that way. Like I've had a lot of people that I'm very friendly with, and a lot of people like know me and I know them, and you know, like I'll say what's up and stuff like that. But like even in school, for some reason I always just like spending time with myself. My time with myself was always more fun than going out. So like, you know, even in high school, and like I kind of like looked back and kind of regret it in some ways, but that's literally just how I was though. Like, you know, there'd be plenty of times through high school where my friends would be like, you want to go out and do this? Yeah, like, you know, I'll always get invited. And I'd be like, yeah. Like, I'll tell them yeah. And then later I'll just like at home playing video games or something. It's just because like I've already worn out all my social stuff by being at school. Like, it's just exhausting. So when I got home, I just like to stay in my room and just like, you know, be by myself. And like, I was like playing by myself when I was a kid. So... But then that kind of changed in kind of in college. I started like reaching out more and like seeing that there's value to hanging out with your friends and building some kind of relationships and stuff like that.
Yeah, same for me. It slightly changed because like I still prefer like being like alone or not necessarily like just by myself, but like just smaller groups. But I definitely am where I'm like, okay, it's okay to have like a couple of friends or whatever. Yeah. And I mean, I honestly have a whole lot of like associates, I would say, just because it's a lot of people that I know that like some people I would call my friend kind of sort of, but like as far as close friends, like people I would spend time with and talk to on a daily basis, like that circle is very small, like, and I like to keep it that way. It's just comfort wise. So
yeah. So yeah, the last one is we were both bad kids.
Yeah, we were both. Number 5 is we were bad children. Like we were both very bad kids. Like story time wise, I think we both have a ton of stories that we could tell as far as like growing up as a bad kid type of thing. Like, I think, you can kind of go into that one.
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just always like it's like one of those things where like just being like a little kid, you know, just like running around in our neighborhood. We had like one of those neighborhoods where it's like, you know, there's like a bunch of kids. Like I always hung out with kids a little older than me, and we always just do just bad stuff. Like not necessarily always bad stuff, just always trying to get into some kind of trouble.
Yeah, same here.
And like there was one time where there's a driving range right next to my house, and we had like a big old bag and just took so many golf balls, but then it ended up biting us like on the ass because we were laying it was tall grass because there was like the car coming around picking up the balls, so we were like hiding from it, And then we got freaking chiggers, like those bugs all over us from doing that. So like we do that, and there's some other stuff that I probably shouldn't say. Yeah, but
yeah. I did a lot of stuff too. It was like, I think, like I said, I've always been like that when I was a kid. Like, I don't know. I know that it stopped when I got to high school, but probably from birth. I'm just saying that because like there's like plenty of stories that like my mom and even some of my siblings have that I don't even remember, like just like stuff that they would be like, oh my God, why did you do that back then? And I'm like, I don't know, like I don't think I even remember it happening. Like literally there's just like so much.
Yeah,
it was like I think like I hung around like a lot of boys, and I was always very like, I dressed girly, but I was like crazy like a tomboy. Like I was like always with the boys, like jumping gates, like just doing all this terrible stuff. Like we used to ride bikes and like use BB guns and shoot out like the lights to people's houses, like the outside light. Like we would do like all kinds of stuff, just hot mess stuff, just a hot mess for nothing. For literally nothing. Just because it was fun.
We always like fight and stuff like that. And
yeah, that too.
Also,
we always loved like fighting. Guns. Yeah, I always loved fighting like the boys or whatever. Like just cause, just like a lot of terribleness. I feel like our child, bro. I feel like we have like, man, we're in for a rude awakening.
Yeah, probably.
But then at the same time, like, we already expect it. So I think we'd probably be better prepared than our parents.
They might be fine.
Yeah. And you never know. They might be completely different from us and be, like, great kids.
Yeah.
So, yeah, who knows? But, yeah, those are the 5 things that we know that you all would not have guessed about us if you had to guess. So, as always, thank you all for watching. Let us know what are some other story times or videos that you all would like us to do. We know that you all want us to do the yoga challenge. That will be coming soon. We have a lot going on right now. We're about to move in literally a week. So
we're in a different background going.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of different stuff going on. So
yeah, anything that y'all have, like, for suggestion-wise, for anything, it can be anything, like, what y'all want to know about us, new videos you want to see from us, literally anything.
Yeah.
Our point of view.
We're just going to start adding stuff to our list of videos that we're going to be producing very soon.
Because we're going to, like we said, we're putting out 2 a week, so, we got to keep the ideas rolling in. And I mean, we're gonna have ideas regardless, but it does help to have what y'all want to see.
Yeah, exactly.
What y'all want to see from us.
As well. So
yeah.
As always,
we do listen to y'all's comments, and we do respond.
As always.
All the comments.
As always. No, I'm just kidding. As always. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and share this video with your friends.
Bye, y'all.
Keep up with us by following us on Instagram at Amore Gains. And as always, like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe for good vibes.